Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now I want to talk about the deal of the day, which I have sent yesterday Friday, because the market has reversed almost from the buy level, just like 2.5 pips far away from it. And I think this is really so unfair that I will not take the credit of the signal. Actually, I'm gonna take it, and I will say that this signal has been activated. And yesterday also on my Telegram group, I made this poll right here asking the guys if they have actually entered the signal. Now, unfortunately, the majority of them, 147 traders, they didn't enter this one. Meanwhile, I think 48 took this signal, so I will go with the 48, and I will say congratulations for those who have taken this signal, and hopefully they are enjoying these profits. Also, even our VIP group of Telegram, we did somehow well. Of course, I would agree that we had a few bad days, but again, guys, this is so normal. We had, of course, 17th of July was not a good day. 21st of July was not a good day, but meanwhile, the other days were full of green. And that is exactly how Forex works. You cannot expect the same results every single day. Even my first two deal of the days for this week were actually somehow not good. But again, I'm telling you guys, it's not easy job what we are doing right now. And thankfully, we were actually able to close this week with total of 468 pips of profit, including, of course, the currently running signals. So again, guys, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please don't forget to contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today, and hopefully also we will see you there. And also, don't forget to join the free group of Telegram to receive any updates about this signal or the deal of the day signals or any signals that you are receiving on YouTube. I will actually, guys, send you an update about all these signals. Not to mention, of course, the weekly analysis. I mean, the gold, my goodness, the gold has reversed exactly from the sell area and went in total of 260 pips, currently running 222 pips of profit. How cool is that? Even the USD CAD went exactly as I have predicted, in 83 pips of profit. NZD USD is going to be new here. AUD USD has also been activated and hit the take profit level, making 76 pips of profit. So therefore, I hope you guys have taken all these signals and enjoyed the profits. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about these signals, and share with us your experience with them. So without further ado, let's now begin with the weekly analysis, and as usual, we will start with the Euro USD. So as you can see, actually I sent last week a signal to sell the Euro USD from this level, but the market did not reach our sell area and just kept falling toward the take profit level. So now what's next with the Euro USD? Now actually the Euro USD is actually approaching a previous resistance. If we look carefully right here on the weekly chart, check this out. Right now we're having here a broken structure, as you can see, like that exactly, and it seems to me like the Euro USD is indeed gonna be retesting that broken structure. So I would recommend to start buying the Euro USD till the market reach that level of resistance, and then keep the buy order on hold until the market reach the nearest resistance to our entry. This is very basically obvious on the weekly chart. Let's, however, now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here the peak of the resistance, and I think it's exactly right here at 1.10945. The market is just really close to that level. It's just like 27 pips far away from it. And just to confirm if this is going to be a valid entry, what we will do is simply draw here a support channel or a support trend line, and of course we will check the channel right here. As you can see, my friends, let me just delete this line here, right here, so it will not confuse you. So as you can see, we're also having here a broken channel from that. That was, of course, the bullish breakout. That was the channel, the resistance trend line, the support trend line. So all of that together tells us that the market is most likely gonna be retesting the broken level of a channel. And as you can see, it's matching up along exactly. I mean, it's crossed with the resistance trend line along with the horizontal line, all together at 1.10928. So I think that's gonna be it. It's really basic, and I think if we check the Fibonacci retracement, we can notice that we are almost actually right now on 23.6 Fibonacci retracement, and if we draw the Fibonacci even from, wait a minute, from that point right here, we can notice that we are actually getting closer to 38.2 as well. So therefore, that's gonna be our best level to start buying the Euro USD, and we can keep the trade running till the market reach the nearest level of a strong resistance right here. Let me just make sure it's just right here, the peak of the resistance at 1.12299, meaning, actually these are confusing, so meaning we're actually aiming 130 or actually 140 pips of profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 1.10268 for about 65 pips only. There goes the signal for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the Pound USD. So as you can see, the Pound USD has indeed went in the right direction as I have predicted, but unfortunately did not trigger our sell area. Let's now see what we can do next with this pair. And before we continue, another reminder, please do not forget to hit the like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Now, as you can see, actually the Pound USD is actually facing right here a broken level of a resistance, and the market has already begun the bullish reversal on that level of a previous resistance. So therefore, I think it's really basic and simple. Most likely the Pound USD is indeed going to continue the rise, considering also that we're having here a continuation in the support trend line. So the market has indeed been respecting that level of a support trend line. That bearish breakout candle, or did I say bearish breakout candle? I mean, sorry, that bearish candle has actually reversed exactly on the lowest level of the previous resistance zone. And as you can see, the market actually gave up in breaking out from that level, and instead on Friday night closed as a long tail. That indicates that there was a rejection on this level, and the Pound USD will most likely now gonna continue the rise. So moving now to the 4-hour time frame. Check this out. Now, as you can see right here, the market has actually formed a fake breakout. That was, of course, the fake breakout candle, because usually this price action right here, the red candle, it usually indicates for a continuation in the fall. But that didn't happen, and we had next a blue candle followed with a small red candle. That means that the bullish movement here is stronger. The bulls are actually controlling the market. Therefore, I would recommend to start buying the the Pound USD after it fall to another, let's say, about 13-14 pips. Actually, I want to give you a safer entry, but I think this is going to be fine. Let me just be sure, draw the support trend line in the proper way. Just like that. Make sure, yes, make sure everything is fine and safe. Let's give the signal to be bought exactly from the lowest level of that support right here, exactly like that, in a way that it matches along with the support trend line, and by that we can have a very accurate entry with almost zero drawdown. We want to reduce the drawdown as much as possible. Therefore, let's wait for the market to fall to another 23 pips before we can start buying it, and by checking the Fibonacci retracement, we can notice that our buy area is very close to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which means there is a possibility that the market might actually go against our direction for a few pips, maybe 10 pips only. Then it's gonna start the bullish reversal. Therefore, that's gonna be fine. So therefore, let's buy the Pound USD from that level, of course aiming the highest level of a nearest resistance right here at 1.29656, just to make sure that hopefully we will actually have a good profit and it will reach the take profit level, aiming approximately 136 pips profit from the signal, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging much lower than 61.8 Fibonacci retracement for about 61 pips only. There goes your signal for the Pound USD. Let's now move to the AUD USD. Alright, so again, guys, I would like to receive any good feedbacks, comments, likes, anything at all about the AUD USD signal. It worked like magic and instantly hit the take profit level, making 75 pips of profit. Let me know, please, in the comments if you have taken this signal and enjoyed these pips. Now, what's next with this pair? Let's now delete the entire old signal, or you know what? Bring it back. Let's bring it back, because actually we're gonna be using this old signal. But however, indeed we are going to sell, but actually our next sell level will be from the take profit level. Let me explain to you why. So right here, as you can see, my friends, we had a strong key support level, and the market has respected that level of a support only for one time only for once. Then the second attempt was instant breakout from that level. Now the USD sorry, the AUD USD is actually facing right here a previous resistance zone, and therefore there is a possibility for the market to make a pullback, and now it will be retesting the broken level of a previous support. And if we look carefully, the same level was in the past also resistance. So this was the nearest resistance to that bearish breakout candle. Not only that, if we check also the previous resistance trend line just like that, what I will do next is simply drag the very same line that I have drawn here and just place it right here all the way on the nearest strong key resistance level. As we can see, it became also a support trend line only for once, only for one time, and then instantly the market made another bearish breakout from that level. It means that most likely the market after the pullback is gonna rise again, retesting the same level of a resistance trend line, respects it, and then gonna continue the fall. So that being said, we will actually continue selling the the AUD USD, but let's just change the price of the entry. Exactly, just like that. So let's sell this pair at 0.67516. And this time our take profit level, let's use the trend lines to identify it. We will actually keep the trade running till the market reach the previous level of a resistance trend line as well. That means that this should be actually our take profit level just right there. That level of a nearest strong key support level will be our take profit level. So therefore, we will actually be aiming approximately 80 pips profit from this signal, and there goes your take profit level at 0.66698. That's everything for the AUD USD. Let's now move to the USD CAD. Alright, so guys, I really would like to receive any thumbs up or hit likes, anything at all. The USD CAD, guys, was really one perfect signal. It went into the profit, deeper profit of almost 80 pips and even more than that. How cool is that? It was really a good signal, and it was of course a free for everyone who is following Xtreme Trader. Now what's next with this signal, or with the USD CAD, sorry. Now most likely what we are looking for is actually a continuation in the growth, because if we look at the weekly chart right now, check this out. The market, my friends, is actually retesting a broken structure right here. That was indeed a broken structure, as you can see. That was the peak of that resistance, and of course in the past it was also a resistance as well. However, the market right now is actually ranging on that level of a previous resistance, and I really doubt that the market is gonna now be able to make any bullish breakout, sorry, any bearish movement at this point, considering that the last week candle closed as a pin bar, or actually a hammer. So therefore, most likely the USD CAD is actually gonna continue the rise, at least to reach the highest level of a resistance right here at 1.33812. So after identifying our take profit level and the direction on the market based on the weekly chart, let's now move to the daily chart. Now look at that. The daily chart shows us right here that the market has indeed been able to respect that level of a previous support right after the appearance of that fake breakout candle, and right here was the first attempt of the support after this attempt of a support as well. We always start the count after the bullish or the bearish breakout candles. So as you can see right here, this was a support number 1, then we had the bearish breakout candle, then the counts begin from the start. Now this candle right here, or this tail, represents support number 1. Therefore, it actually means that we have somehow ended with inverted head and shoulders pattern, which indicates that most likely the market is gonna indeed continue the rise. Now let's look at this level right here, that level of a support. That level right here cannot be ignored. That was of course the nearest support to that bullish breakout candle. Therefore, I would recommend to wait for the next candle to be red, retesting that level of a previous support, and afterward it actually might continue the rise. Therefore, let's move to the 4-hour time frame, and as you can see, that has almost happened. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame to see it in details. Check this out. The market, my friends, is indeed respecting that level of a previous support, and that level of a support just cannot be ignored. Therefore, we are seeing that the USD CAD is actually facing right here a resistance zone That means that there is a possibility for another pullback, and from that point we can start buying the USD CAD once again on the same level of the support. Just to confirm our entry, let's use of course the Fibonacci retracement just to confirm, and as you can see exactly, my friends, we are actually facing Fibonacci 50, which means we are actually on a strong level, and most likely the USD CAD is indeed going to continue the rise, also by using the support trend lines, as you can see right here. Check this out, this is fantastic. So this was of course a support trend line, fake breakout, another support trend line, resistance trend line, and then we can see that the market will most likely also be respecting the same level of a support trend line. All of that together tells us that the USD CAD should be good to be bought from 1.32021, aiming of course the nearest level of a strong key support exactly right here. This was the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which means we will actually be aiming even more than that. Actually, we can actually, let me just look at that. Yes, we can actually aim the key resistance level exactly right here. The peak of the resistance. Let me just move to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, that's actually better. Now we can see it. Therefore, our take profit level will be actually 81 pips, hopefully gonna be in profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of the key support at 1.31618 for about 40 pips only. Moving now to the USD JPY. Alright, so unfortunately the USD JPY has exceeded the safe zone, I think, but however it at least went in the right direction, so it was in general a good signal. However, what's next with this pair? Now let's move to the weekly chart. Now what are we seeing here in the weekly chart? What we can see right here is of course a respecting of that level of a strong key support level, and also a retest of the broken resistance right here. So indeed what we had right here is a broken structure as well, and the market has indeed been able to respect or actually retest that level of a broken structure and respects the previous support. All of that together indicates that the USDJPY will definitely gonna continue the rise till it reaches the peak of the resistance right here at 144 point something, I'm not sure, 144.931. That means that we can consider buying the USDJPY for the next week. Moving now to the daily chart. Now again, on the daily chart, we can see clearly right here that the market has also formed a strong key support level. That's interesting. Let's move now to the 4-hour time frame and see it in detail. Check this out. Exactly, this was the previous support, and as we can see, these two candles has already respected that level. This, my friends, was actually a support number 1. What we will do right now is simply waiting for the market to fall again to the same level, and we can buy the USDJPY exactly right on the second attempt of the support. That means we have to wait for the market to fall to another 59 or 58 pips before we can buy it. Of course, guys, this is nothing to the USDJPY. I mean, this 4-hour candle has rose to about almost 200 pips. This red candle right here fell to about 100 pips. I mean, for the USDJPY, this is actually nothing at all. Therefore, if we buy the USDJPY from that level, our take profit level will be right here at the nearest strong resistance level at 142.940, and that means that actually we are aiming approximately 170 pips profit from the signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a previous resistance at 140.473 for about 77 pips only. And that's everything for the USDJPY. Let's now move to our new guest on the channel, the NZD USD. Actually, we got rid of the USDCHF now. I don't like it. The USDCHF now is so sick, and actually it's very hard to be analyzed at the moment. Therefore, I moved it all the way down here next to the gold. And right now we are having here the NZD USD. Actually, guys, many of you requested me to put the pound JPY. But pound JPY is very crazy pair and hard to be predicted, and therefore it will actually reduce my winning ratio, and I don't like it at all. Therefore, let's now stick with the NZD USD, and let's see now what we can expect next with this pair. Actually, the NZD USD, in my opinion, is gonna be way oversold at the moment after rejecting the breakout from that long-term resistance right here at 0.63792. And right now the USD, sorry, the NZD USD, I'm still not used to say NZD USD. The NZD USD is approaching right here a very strong key support level exactly at 0.61355. As you can see, after being oversold and actually failing to create here a new support on that level of a broken resistance. Even right here, it failed to create a new support on the broken resistance. Even right here as well, it failed to create a new support on the broken resistance. Now, most likely it will gonna continue the fall till it reach the strongest key support level, which most likely can never be ignored, considering that we're actually on Fibonacci 61.2. 61.8. Therefore, let me just increase this line right here, bring it up to be exactly on 61.8. Most likely, based on the daily chart, we can expect a pullback, and the market, my friends, might actually continue the rise till it reach that level of a previous resistance at 0.62238, and from that point we can actually consider selling the NZD USD. Therefore, we will actually wait for the market to fall to another 21 pips before we can start buying it, aiming at our target, which will be 80 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a previous support right here for about 35 pips only. So that's everything for the NZD USD, and let's now move finally to the gold. Alright guys, seriously, I need to see a lot of likes. I need to see some comments about the signal, because it was really so good, and I'm sure so many of you went actually against my direction, and so many didn't. Actually I received messages on Telegram. Even my personal friends, they said that we don't agree with your analysis on the gold. It is gonna shoot up to the skies, and I told them nope, it's gonna for sure respect that level of a resistance and resistance trend line. And I'm so happy and thrilled that my analysis was the correct one, and the gold went in total of 262 pips, currently 215 pips. How cool is that? It was really one great signal, and I'm so happy that my analysis was correct and accurate on it. What's next? Okay, stop bragging about yourself and just tell us, what do you expect next? Okay, you're right, I'm talking about myself a lot. Alright, so now what we can see right here, my friends, is that the gold is indeed approaching right here a previous level of a resistance. So there is a possibility of a pullback. Now keep attention. Yeah, okay, whatever. Right here we're having actually a previous level of a resistance, which has actually the market actually has failed to break out from that level of a resistance, and that means that the gold will most likely gonna continue the fall till it reach that level of a strong key support level. That's, my friend, where we actually gonna be buying the gold, and until then we will actually consider selling the gold, because as I mentioned earlier, right now we are having here a broken level of a resistance, and most likely right now it's gonna become a new support. Now, since actually on Friday night the candle has closed, the closing price, as we can see, was exactly on the level of a previous resistance. If the closing price was actually right here below that level of a resistance, it would have made things easier. We can actually expect to sell the gold instantly to reach our take profit level. But closing above that level of a resistance tells us a lot. It tells us that the gold is indeed getting ready for the bullish reversal, but however, not for so long. Because right here, as you can see, exactly right here, exactly, just to be precise, exactly right here, check this out. The peak of the resistance at 1968.19 is gonna be the level where we can start safely selling the gold. And as you can see, if we check also the resistance trend line, check this out, this is fantastic. It means that the gold will most likely be respecting also that same level of a strong key resistance level, which has been respected over the time, and then it's gonna continue the fall toward our take profit level, which will be exactly right here, to be precise, exactly right there at that level of a previous resistance. That means that our take profit level will be approximately 280 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right here at 1980.94 for about 127 pips only. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, the signals for the USD pairs and for the gold. And in the end, I want to say something, guys, that we actually have spotted so many good setups approaching in the upcoming week. I think next week I will send you a lot of deal of the days videos, a lot of scalping videos, and also our VIP group will be sending a lot of good signals because we are so excited for the setups. I mean, if we check the market, no matter how we see it, there is a lot of good opportunities coming. CAD JPY on this level of a support, CHF JPY on that level of a previous resistance, Euro AUD, as we can see, by the way, the Euro AUD of course didn't work, and I already informed everyone to close it in 33 pips of loss. Euro JPY to be bought from here, and so on and so on. So many setups. I mean, the market seems so appealing for the traders on the next week, and I highly recommend you guys to join the VIP group of Telegram to receive these signals. We are so excited to send it to you, and hopefully it will be so profitable and help you to improve your trading results. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.